Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Heel Shit. On today's episode, pro wrestling news, rumors, spoilers, discussions, and predictions. And your hosts, Dark Cordz and Draven Grimes.
Welcome back to Heel Shit, Week in Wrestling. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Della Rosa, that's Draven Grimes. We're going to bring you the most important stories, in our opinion, of the last week in wrestling. But before we get into that, don't forget to check out the merch, HeelShitShop.com. Merch. HeelShitShop.com. There'll be a link in the description. Also, a couple of announcements. For those of you that have not heard the Heel Shit podcast from Monday yet, we announced a contest giveaway. You can check out the YouTube page or the Rumble page at Heel Shit Podcast for the detail video. But essentially, we need you to go to HSP episode 5, where we debate our top 10 wrestlers of all time. There were 2 of those entries where we both had the same wrestler at the same number. If you give us both of those times, email it to heelshitpodcast at gmail.com, and we'll pick 2 of you to win t-shirts. So, good luck with that. Happy to give them out. How you guys doing tonight?
I'm good. One thing you didn't go over though was we only got it open until the 15th. After the 15th, we want to be not taking any more entries into the contest. That way, it gives us a couple of weeks to decide the winners.
Okay. Yep. So the contest is open till the 15th, and we will announce the winners by the end of the month. Also, something kind of cool. I might as well tell them now. We are doing a live watch-along to WrestleMania 5 sometime next weekend, Friday or Saturday, most likely. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week, most likely. Just doing a watch-along live stream. For those of you that can't catch the live stream, we'll send out Facebook invites and shit. But for those of you that can't come to the live stream, it will be the next Heel Shit podcast episode that comes out that Monday. But we'd love for you to join us. Going to be streaming live on YouTube. Going to be a great time.
And we will nail the date down for that live stream by the next HSP podcast.
Absolutely. So draft, guys. That's the biggest story of the week. What'd you guys think of the draft? We can go through the draftees. We don't need to go through them all because they're going to be on the screen here. What draft picks were you most kind of excited about, and who do you think is going to make an impact?
Who's going first?
Can I just say, what the fuck is the point of a free agent? I thought the whole point was to make sure that the roster was Raw and SmackDown. And this entire week, I feel like they've been confused about what the point of a draft was and is. And maybe they were trying to figure it out as they went. What the fuck is the point of the free agents? I don't understand. And that's really annoying. But as far as like the rest of the draft, I mean, everybody went where I thought they were going to go.
Well, let's start with Raw. Obviously, Raw is the one up on the screen. What picks do you like? What anything stand out to you? Personally, obviously, I was happy that Cody and Rollins stay on Raw. Full disclosure, I watch more Raw than I do SmackDown simply because I'm not always home on Friday nights. So I do watch Raw more. I was happy to see them get rid of Austin Theory. I'm super excited that Gunther's on Raw. I think he's got a great potential few feuds there. And I'm actually really interested in the NXT female wrestler call-ups. Katana, who was Casey Catanzaro from American Ninja Warrior and her tag team partner Caden Carter. Heard good things about them. And I'm kind of excited that Braun and Ricochet are back on Raw.
Okay. Della, you want to go? Or you want me to go?
I mean, I'm excited about the New Day, and I mean, of course, Cody and Seth. But I'm also excited that they kept the couples together. So I'm glad that they brought Becky to Raw. And I'm actually really excited to see what Indy Hartwell does, because I wasn't expecting her to get called up, especially since she suffered her ankle injury. But I'm excited to see once she's recovered what she does.
And I'm happy that they switched women's champions. I mean, I'm a much bigger fan of Rhea Ripley than I am Bianca Belair, even though she is amazing. So that's just a personal thing for me. How about you, Draven?
So I have one major question. Maybe you can answer this for me because you were watching the draft on SmackDown. Wasn't the Usos originally sent over the Raw on the SmackDown draft?
You know, it's. I could have sworn that too. It was like some Mandela effect shit. I could have sworn that they were picked to go to Raw.
Like, I'm fairly sure you messaged me that they were. Actually, I'm gonna go back and look. But as far as like the major ones that I'm really excited for, it's basically the NXT guys: Jordan Devlin, Tony Starks, Indy Hartwell, Pretty Deadly. That's a tag team I've been watching for a while. Granted, I'm not a huge fan of their gimmick, but of their style of work, I love. McIntyre coming back over to Raw, I think that was a given, considering they need that veteran status with the World Heavyweight Championship coming back. Yeah, you sent me that Usos got sent over to Raw. So that's kind of weird because if I remember the rules correctly, once they're drafted over, they can't be drafted back.
Yeah, no, I was confused about that too. I was like, did I just dream that shit? But no, I watched the whole draft. That is weird.
I'm telling you, WWE is confused by what they were doing the entire week. They were like, okay, we're going to do this. And then on Monday, we're like, okay, just kidding. We're just going to do everything. We're going to reverse that, and no one's going to notice. But everyone noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's the deal, and this is something I talked to Dark about a few weeks ago. Endeavor made it very clear that from the draft series onward, Vince has no creative. It's all back to Triple H's stuff. So this is technically Triple H's rosters is where he wants them to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know he has huge plans for his NXT call-ups. He has huge plans for McIntyre.
I think we lost you, Draven.
On with it. Can you hear me?
Okay, now we lost about 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll just repeat that. Basically, all of his NXT guys, we know they're going to get huge pushes. We also know guys like McIntyre, who is a Triple H guy, is there to establish the world title at some point in time. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about the World Championship picture since we're on Raw right now. With the draft done, who do you see finishing out and becoming the world champion?
Rollins.
I was going to say the same thing. If they don't give it to Cody, which they might.
Don't you
then I
fucking
think they should
dare.
go Rollins.
WWE, don't you fucking dare give that toy belt to fucking Cody.
No. I'm saying Rollins as well because he is established. He's made people. He's also made championships.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the flip side, do you keep him babyface? Do you turn him heel? Because on the other side of that coin is McIntyre, who's a babyface. You got Cody, who's a babyface. Who else main roster, like top guy status, A is on this draft for Monday Night Raw, and B, who did not get drafted, who's still on Raw.
Finn Balor.
I'm sorry, Balor's not there yet. If you would have told me Balor like a year ago before he started with Judgment Day and he was still that white hot babyface coming off that Prince run in NXT, yes, but he's so like into the group thing now. Unless they're going to put a championship on every member of Judgment Day, I don't see him winning the world title.
No, I don't see him winning it, but if I had to put money down, I bet it's Rollins and Balor in the finals of that tournament. But you got to look like the tournament only needs to have 8 people to. I mean, that's a long night. An 8-man tournament is a long night. You got the Miz, you got all the other guys in the Judgment Day. You've got several heels. You can throw Mason there. I mean, none of those are Bronson Reed. None of those people are going to win, but there are plenty of heels to put on the other side of that tournament.
All right, well let's fantasy book it. If you had to choose one heel to go against Rollins at the main event of Night of Champions,
the main event would be Balor.
Gunther.
I would say Balor.
I'm going with Gunther on that one. He's already the established heel. He's already more over than Balor is. He's going to lose, obviously. They're not going to have a heel win the championship first. That's just not WWE style.
Right.
But could you imagine the show that Gunther and fucking Seth Rollins can put on?
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking amazing. So I mean, if we're playing that game where it has to be a heel and a babyface, I'm going to have to say Gunther. If it's 2 babyfaces, I'm going to say Seth and McIntyre in the finals.
Yeah, no, I don't. Now, but didn't they kind of tease a McIntyre heel turn at WrestleMania? I mean, Sheamus came out as the babyface in that match.
Yeah, that's just because it was the triple threat rules and shit. But there's always been that history between McIntyre and Sheamus. Mm-hmm. One's always going to be a heel, one's always going to be a babyface. They just flip flop it.
Right. No, I think they can do a lot with this. I mean,
Oh, no, I forgot my boy. Where is he at? Make sure he's on this one. God damn, this is small as fuck.
I told you.
I know, but like I want to get right up on this motherfucker. Jordan Devlin, that's right. The NXT call up.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's had it for a while now. He needs something. Even if it's for Gunther to drop the Intercontinental title when Gunther's ready to. Give Jordan a title. Let him fucking run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. All right, well, let's jump over to SmackDown and see what we got.
Oh, you mean the Superior brand and the draft?
Yes, the Superior brand.
Aha, you admitted it. I have it on camera.
All right.
So when you lose the draft thing Monday night, don't get pissy.
All right, man.
God damn!
Not usually a pissy guy, but here's the SmackDown. The SmackDown draft. A couple of really good NXT call up with Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, their current women's champion. I'm sorry, women's tag team champion. Let's see what else we got. We got Pretty Deadly coming up.
You got the shock of the week with AJ Styles returning.
Yes, the OC. That was fucking awesome. And I hope that their attitude is what I hope this run's attitude is what they displayed on Friday night, where they're just like, no need to talk, handle your business, and just blow through people. Let's see. Cameron Grimes called up.
Going all the way to the moon.
So yeah, what do you guys think about this? I'm interested to see how Bobby Lashley does with some new competition.
This one, I am more happy with than Raw. because of the names that got drafted from Raw to SmackDown. You got fucking Edge, who was the original SmackDown 6, along with Kurt, Eddie, Ray. Then you got, obviously, the OC returning. You got the Good Brothers. You got Mia Yim for the women's division. You got fucking AJ fucking Styles as your established fucking veteran. Can you imagine if fucking AJ and Roman work? Which you already know Roman's going to fucking go over again.
Sure.
But now a Roman versus a face AJ. I remember when the shit was flipped. They had a phenomenal match. I can only imagine how this is going to go. And then, of course, your boy, L.A. Knight. Yeah. I see big things for him. I'm calling it now. That motherfucker will win Money in the Bank this year.
I wouldn't be surprised, actually.
I could see that.
I think that's a good pick for Money in the Bank.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. His finisher is way uglier than mine.
The BFT? Yeah. I liked it better when he had the gravy train. But Sheamus coming in. It's basically white noise. Sheamus's maneuver.
Yeah.
He called it the gravy train. Which he did better than Sheamus, in my opinion. But who else we got? Fucking Asuka going to fucking SmackDown.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense to me because she just finished feuding with Bianca Belair. Why they didn't split the two up, I don't understand.
So they can do it again.
Pretty much. It makes money. That match makes money.
Della, what do you think of this Friday's draft?
I like SmackDown's roster. I want to see what the LWO does. I was surprised that they kept the Street Profits together. So there was a lot of rumors that they were going to break them up. I hope that they do something with Hit Row besides just have them come out and make a music video and then go back home. Because I feel like if you want to be a rap artist, you can be a rap artist. But if you want to be a wrestler, you should come and wrestle.
Right.
So
I'm sorry. The heart and soul of Hit Row went to fucking AEW. Ever since they made their comeback, it's felt shallow to me. Like there's no
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's established gimmick, and they got to work and shit, but break that shit up. Do something. How many times did they revamp Harper and Rowan? Wyatt family, Bludgeon Brothers, went on their singles runs. I mean, it's fucking possible.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't like Karrion Kross this run with Karrion Kross. Something just doesn't feel right with him. Like his character, something doesn't suit him, and this whole.
Let me tell you what it is. I'm going to send you some promos after we get off, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what they are. Remember Sean O'Hare in 2003? Like basically preaching everything opposite of right? That's what Karrion's fucking throwing off right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like almost like ripping Sean O'Hare's heel persona off completely.
Yeah, no, this whole clock, TikTok bullshit, like, let him be Killer Kross, man. Just you can call him Karrion Kross, but let his character be Killer Kross. That's.
Or if you're gonna make him look like a fucking babyface, let him act like a fucking babyface.
Right.
I'm sorry. You put me on fucking a WWE game to create one. That is like the standard fucking babyface. Well groomed, muscular, well tanned, nice smile, chiseled jaw. That's a fucking babyface.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now, take his fucking head, let him be a fucking maniac again? Yeah, absolutely be fucking Killer Kross.
Yeah. All right, anything else you want to discuss about SmackDown?
Can we discuss how that picture of Charlotte Flair on Monday night looks so goddamn fake?
Oh my god.
Like, legitimately, it looked like they took 7 different pictures of Charlotte Flair and, like, pieced it together like a puzzle.
Yeah,
like, 2014, her best feature. 2017, this was her best feature.
Yeah, her plastic surgery addiction is ridiculous.
Well, one we didn't talk about that I believe we should would be fucking Grayson Waller.
Okay.
He has been making fucking head over there in fucking NXT, being just the obnoxious fucking fuck you heel.
Right.
Do you ever watch NXT?
No.
I think you're
I
going
do.
to. He kind of reminds you of like an Australian El Nino and how he does his promos.
Wonderful.
I'm not.
He said wonderful.
Was anybody else surprised that Cora Jade wasn't drafted?
Not
No,
really. No, I still think
she's not ready for that.
She needs more time.
Anybody wondering, was anyone confused that Braun Breaker wasn't drafted?
No.
No.
Because that's their main heel right now.
Yeah.
They already kind of raped and pillaged NXT as it is. They took away quite a few good talents. They couldn't take away all their good talent.
Well, it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be when you're ready. No matter how much other good talents down there, when you're ready, you're supposed to go up.
Not exactly.
I mean, they will always do what's best for business, not what's best for the individual.
Yeah. I mean, if you want case in point, dude, Sami Zayn was ready to go to the main roster a year and a half before he actually did.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens was ready day fucking one. And he still ran in NXT for fucking 6-7 months before he got called up.
Was there anybody in NXT that you're surprised didn't get drafted at all?
Joe Gacy
Okay.
from Schism.
Mm-hmm.
He, in my mind, if they brought him up to the main roster, he could be the next supernatural heel. He doesn't have to bring up Schism with him. He can reform Schism on fucking WWE TV with his own fucking guys, whether it's somebody on the free agency or it's him eventually bringing them up from NXT. But he has it. He can talk. He can work. Facials. Body language. He does it all so fucking well. And I remember when NXT 2.0 first started and he debuted, I shat on him so fucking bad, and he's fucking proved me wrong. But yeah, Joe Gacy, 100%. I'm very surprised. Yeah, keep blowing that up.
All right, so here are the free agents. I think the only one they fucking announced as a free agent was Brock Lesnar, but essentially everyone who did not get drafted is a free agent.
Brock kind of makes sense though. He's got that legend status. He can pretty much do whatever the fuck he wants to do. If not, he'll say fuck you and go home and still get paid. He still has endorsements up the ass.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you're talking Mustafa Ali, Baron Corbin. A lot of these are jobbers. All right, Baron Corbin shouldn't be a jobber, but they've fucked around and completely discredited him.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like they dropped the ball hard on him.
So,
and it's so fucking talented and so fucking safe to work with.
Other than Lesnar and Omos, I don't see anybody on this page that they have any plans of pushing, ever.
And it's really a fucking shame, especially for Ziggler, because you know Ziggler's got more days behind him than he does in front of him.
Sure.
Like, give him one good fucking run with something before he runs off into the sunset.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Like,
have minded it for sure.
No, like, give him the fucking world title, even if it's for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gave him the NXT title for a fucking month, and he fucking put more eyes on that product than anything else.
Right.
You let him cash in Money in the Bank on Alberto Del Rio back in what? 12, 13?
Something like that.
And for that month, he was the highest rated segment every fucking time he was on a show. Like, he has the fucking heart and soul to be like that generational wrestler. And it really pisses me off how they've handled him. But
anybody have anything else to say about the draft before we move on?
yeah, explain Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin.
They were part of the Hurt group. Or the Hurt.
Yeah, so why not just send them over to SmackDown?
Because that group's not around anymore, but they stayed as a tag team after the Hurt group or whatever. What were they called?
The Hurt
Hurt
Business.
Hurt Business.
But always fucking tease them going back together. So why not just keep them on fucking SmackDown and keep teasing it? Give them something to fucking do instead of working main events, superstars.
Right. Yeah.
I've
always thought they were fucking amazing wrestlers. I don't know. I mean, I guess Shelton had his time in the sun with WWE. That's his, with the tag championships and his earlier singles run. But
yeah,
and whatever.
Being a cruiserweight champion, but still, they're still both phenomenal talents, and you're fucking wasting them, just like Ziggler.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Fucking Ali's an amazing fucking worker.
Yeah.
Like this could be the list right here. If you're not gonna fucking use them, besides Omos, let them go to another fucking company. Let them capitalize on their fucking talents.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking put them down.
Right. All right. Well, that was the draft recap. We will be right back after a word from Castel Vodka.
Vodka, bold. Castel. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
Thank you, Castel Vodka, for sponsoring the podcast. Before we move on, don't forget all of our social media, our YouTube, and our Rumble is all at Heel Shit Podcast. We keep it real fucking simple. At Heel Shit Podcast on all social media, YouTube, and Rumble. Let's get into some women's wrestling news. Della, what you got?
Trinity Fatu, aka Naomi, debuted for Impact.
My girl. That's my girl.
I thought that was pretty cool. I also thought it was great to see that Mercedes Moné snuck into the arena to support her on her debut. So that's a real friend right there.
Well, she should have had no problem sneaking in, considering CM Punk had everybody on the other side of the building.
That's true.
Right. That's right. There was a CM Punk Cordz playing sighting in the back of Impact.
Uh-huh. It wasn't really a sighting. Like, he stopped and did fucking interviews and fucking autographs and all kinds of shit for an hour.
Yep.
At least he was welcome there.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
Like, I don't... Like, I just don't... I kind of do, but I really don't. Why Vince fucking kicked him out of the building. He wasn't fucking hurting anything. Like, he had fucking, Starks at the fucking Rumble with Cody.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was wrong with fucking Punk being there? He wasn't trying to start shit. Like, first person he went and talked to was Hunter.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I mean...
I just think for certain old people, they are just always going to hold grudges against people that they've had issues with, and it doesn't matter whether they come in peace or not, the grudge is always just going to be there. So
That guy?
what the fuck is that?
Has anybody ever
floating over your head?
Has anybody ever played BioShock?
No.
Oh my god. Well, this is the main villain statue from the first game, and I just put his head on top of it. It just reminded me of him with that fucking mustache.
That's not exactly who he reminds me of with that mustache, but...
Well, I mean, if he cuts a little shorter, it'll be Hitler. So
Exactly. That's exactly who he reminds me of.
Right now, it's very Dirty Sanchez.
Ooh, I would agree.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Dirty Sanchez. What else is going on in women's wrestling news?
Jade Cargill is still the TBS champion. No end in sight. Although Taya looks like she's gonna vanish for a little while. So
Really?
yeah.
Why do you say that?
Just from the promo that she cut at the end of the AEW, and I mean, she tried to beat the shit out of Aubrey during the AEW show, which I thought was funny.
The thing that fucking irritated me about that match is that they literally made Taya look like a dumb blonde.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
what is this whole thing about? Ooh, I keep forgetting the one rule that makes this match unique. Oh, you mean I can't do this one move that they've been talking about the entire run during this feud that I'm not supposed to do? Like, and then get rolled up? Like, come on, dog. She's a veteran. She knows what she's doing. You don't make her look like that, in my opinion.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Okay.
The feud with Orton and Shawn Michaels in 09, I think.
Okay.
08 or 09, when he did his return. They did the same stipulation at Survivor Series where he could not use Sweet Chin music. And he kept trying to go for it.
Hmm.
Like when it's like me saying you banned the stunner in my match. Like if I'm like in the fucking moment, like kayfabe wise, I'm not thinking about that one fucking rule. I'm trying to fucking end the match. And how do I do it? With the stunner.
Yeah, but that's a snap, quick move. That's not setting somebody up, turning them around, grabbing 2 underhook chicken wings. Like, that's a process. That's not a split decision.
But still, like think of it psychologically wise. That's your go-to to finish a match, and what you're trying to do is finish a match. Like you can fucking not think about it for a split second, and already have it hooked.
I guess that's true.
I mean that's how I see it. Like it could have been done better, obviously, but with that stipulation being on the fucking table, that just honestly, I thought that means she's going to come out with another finish.
I did. That's what I thought too. I thought she was going to come out with another finish.
Like when Cena got put in that submission match with Angle in 05.
He pulled out the STFU the first time.
Yeah, like he did not have an established submission at all. Like out of nowhere, he popped an STF on him.
Mm-hmm.
The worst STF in the history of fucking professional wrestling, but still a fucking submission maneuver. Like that's how that should have went. She should have like reached into her bag and fucking pulled out either something old that she used to use or something new.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a myriad of finishers over the years. She's been around for, 12 fucking years? She can...
I don't know. I never really followed her career that closely until she got the MLW.
Yeah, I didn't follow it much until Lucha Underground, but...
Oh, I forgot she was on Lucha.
She made a fan out of me.
I gotta find Lucha Underground now.
It used to be on Netflix, but...
It used to be, and then they took that shit down.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's on Tubi. I'm gonna look when I get off.
Oh, I think it is on Tubi too.
Oh, if it is, I swear to God, I'm not going to bed tonight. I'm just gonna fucking binge watch.
It's a good thing to binge watch, man. The first two seasons, every episode was fucking spectacular. Like it wasn't even, the last two seasons were, whatever, but still great wrestling. Still great wrestling.
I think episode 3 of season 3 is when I kind of fell off the wagon because I just lost interest in the storylines. Because again, you can have fucking 10-star matches, but if you don't have a story to keep me fucking hooked there, right, I'm not gonna watch it.
Yeah, and that was my thoughts exactly. Is like the wrestling is, they're all phenomenal wrestlers. Every one of them were great wrestlers in that promotion. Like they had an amazing roster.
Fucking Pentagon. That's where we got fucking Pentagon at first, and then that
Phoenix.
whole fucking storyline. Yeah, Phoenix. I believe fucking Ricochet got his first big like TV push with that when he was Prince Puma.
Yep.
Oop. Spoiler: he's Prince Puma.
And he was such a different wrestler as Prince Puma as he is when he's just Ricochet. Like he had a lot of power as Prince Puma. He still had some high flying shit, but he was a power wrestler as Prince Puma.
Dude, that son of a bitch is one of the strongest motherfuckers in the game right now.
Mm.
Bar none. Like, I think he has like 0.8% body fat.
Yeah, no, it's sick. Sick.
Fucking asshole. I had the genetic.
Yeah, but I think no, I love Lucha Underground. I mean, that's a story for another
I think
time, but
we should definitely touch on that in a future episode.
yeah, we should do a HSP on the life and death of Lucha Underground.
Yeah, we definitely should. And maybe like watch a couple highlighted matches
Yeah.
for like the first couple. Like I know for a fact Pentagon versus Vampiro is on my fucking list.
Oh yeah, no, that fucking match was crazy. That whole storyline turning him into Pentagon Dark was fucking masterfully done.
Yes. Fucking great.
Such good
Who else
shit.
was on Who else was on there for season 1?
Ryan Cage, the Mac,
fuck him.
Willie Mack.
He was on season 1? I didn't think he came until season 2.
No, he was there with that other gigantic black guy, the huge jacked guy. What was his name?
Ezekiel Jackson.
Yep.
He
Well,
went
not
by,
there, but he was, yeah.
He went by Rick, right?
Yep.
Because he had the eye patch or some shit like
Big
that.
Rick, yep.
Big Rick. That was over there and quietly just bullshit.
Yeah. But no, I mean, that was such a good show. Yeah, let's do that. Let's plan on putting the research into doing that show. That'll be fun.
Definitely. We'll do that. Let's go ahead and just say we'll do that one in about a month.
Okay, no problem.
Wow.
Is there any other news stories that are worth talking about this week, guys?
DNA test is back. I am not the father.
Oh my god.
I know our fans were wondering. They needed a follow-up.
Yes. Unfortunately, that means I'm still bald and fat.
Don't forget ugly.
Okay, again, just for the record, I just want it to be said. I didn't say anything about fat people. And for the record, Kelly's husband is not fat. I did not see a body picture. I just saw a picture of him in a black t-shirt, and it was like his shoulders up. And he is bald, but he's not ugly. He's not ugly because he's bald. He's just bald and ugly, for the record.
So
Okay.
would him having a head help his image in any way?
Honestly, we were having this conversation like a couple weeks ago. I think certain people need hair, like not just like hair on their head, but facial hair, because if you don't, certain people look like butts on their face.
Mm-hmm.
So can I help you? I feel attacked. I need somebody else with hair.
All right. Well, go get your hubby real quick.
Hubster, you're being beckoned.
It's about time for him to pop in anyway with his knowledge.
Yes, with his Rip's one thing.
Oh. So since we're waiting on him, let's be honest. Let's play be honest. Do you think Dark would look better with hair? Since we're on the subject.
I was trying to call you and I didn't even I didn't even hit send.
Oh my god.
Do you think Dark would look better with hair on his head?
This is what you're gonna be in here for?
No, they wanted you to do Rip's one thing, but since they're asking. We did have this conversation the other day about facial hair on people.
Salutations.
Rips up.
Orale.
Hola. No, I think it fits him. The bald head fits him. I don't think he needs to Kurt Angle it at all.
Okay, good, because I've seen this motherfucker with hair and it's scary. Like borderline Call of Duty fat fuck sitting in front of computer scary.
not Cartman.
No, the old fat fucker that just sits in front of a fucking. I don't remember his fucking name.
I'm
we just
round now.
Do what?
Not only am I bald, ugly, now I'm round, like Cartman. That's
Well,
awesome.
I mean, every to be fair, every morning that I get on the conference call with you, you got DoorDash in your fucking mouth. Okay, every fucking morning without fail. It don't matter what time I get on
You
the
gotta
fucking
eat breakfast.
call.
Breakfast is the
Dude.
most important meal of the day.
The fucking time. We could be on at 7 o'clock in the morning. That motherfucker's jabbing shit in his face. 9 o'clock, jabbing shit in his face.
No, I can never get it that early. I gotta wait until my girl goes to school. All right, so I can't get it until at least 9 o'clock.
No. You can tell her no. It's real easy.
Well, I don't. So.
Oh. Are you at least teaching her the thigh slap?
Huh?
Are you at least teaching her the thigh slap?
Absolutely. Rip, what's your one thing, buddy?
Yeah. Bestow your knowledge upon us.
It was a really good event this past weekend.
Yeah.
The Honorable James Wolfe actually beat me for my Orlando City Heavyweight Championship.
What?
I immediately invoked my rematch clause.
Enter TFK squabbles. What the hell?
So definitely, we had TFK in full effect representing. It was
My
like
apologies. Down there.
But yeah, it's been a couple weeks, and honestly, the new title it hasn't grown on me at all. And I know that we spoke about that, but I keep expecting it to grow on me. I keep expecting it to, and then especially after the draft, like I feel like it's just so obvious that they're gonna put it on Cody. So I don't know if you guys spoke about this part already, but basically, my one thing is the fact that this title is they're gonna have to do better. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. And that's what ultimately I feel like they should have gone with. But definitely looking forward to the next event for us to get together and whatnot. Make sure if you're watching this video, you subscribe and you do the likes and do all that fun stuff.
Yeah, when is the next time that we'll all be in the same place for wrestling?
I think the LCCW charity thing in July.
The Johnny Magnum thing, which I ain't heard anything about that since everything.
I mean, they kind of shut down the chat, so we kind of can't speak to each other.
Oh, did they shut it down?
Yeah, they took everybody out of it. You didn't get that notification that you were removed from the chat.
I left before I got home that night.
Yeah, he removed himself. But I will get a hold of Johnny and see what's going on with that, and I'll touch base with you guys. I'll also get with Cam and Bobby and see if they got a date for their next show in Jacksonville to see what we can do with that.
Yeah, Della, I don't play around. Like, you burn it, I'm out.
What?
You burn the bridge, I'm fucking out. Like, with them.
Yeah, that was kind of bullshit. But speaking of dates, have we got any update for Adrenaline?
Ooh, I forgot all about that.
See, she forgets about us until we bring it up.
CM Punk to Adrenaline confirmed.
Huh? Yeah. No, we're still shooting for August. We got I'm actually gonna try to get down there and look at that place. I don't know. I mean, we've got, now that the wrestling schedule is kind of opened up, we got more time to work on that. But I think we're still gonna shoot for. I think August is still the time.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. let me know when you plan on shooting down there. We'll ride down together.
That's cool. Yeah. We'll let you guys know, too, if you want to come to the Apopka Center. Check it out.
I mean, we live like 5 or 10 minutes away from it, so.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, I think that's enough for the news this week. For Draven Grimes, De La Rosa, and Rip Ruiz, thank you for bringing your one thing.
I promise next week will be better.
The what?
Oh, no. You gave us a great update because I ain't heard shit about that show since I told Christy I wasn't able to come. So I'm glad you were able.
The match is actually posted on my Facebook page, but we'll give it back to Dark. My bad, bro.
No,
you're good.
You're good. Well, thank you for listening to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. See you next time.